Day in the life, we are back. I am on site with one of my students, someone who's very close to me actually. He's somebody that is in my circle. This is Darren.
Hi. Oh, he's fumbling it, see?
Pressure, the camera. Even though he's got his own YouTube channel and he does his own stuff. Here, guys, there's the link to his YouTube channel. Darren, you fumbled the bag there?
Oh, no, a bit nervous, a bit hot today and a bit sweaty.
So we're in one of my latest purchases and we finally have the drawings back of what we're going to do. Again, put these up on the screen, please, Phil. Let everybody see what this is going to be. Now, Darren has the ultimate responsibility of stripping this whole place out from top to bottom. So right now, we're going from room to room. He knows all about the electrics because electrics is his thing. And we're going to talk about the strip out from top to bottom. So, first things first. Carpets in every room, tiles everywhere laminated, get all that out. All of the walls, strip all the wallpapers, and then make a decision on whether we're going back to brick once all the wallpaper in the entire place is off. All of those dado rails, which are around the side, take them off. Internal doors.
Skirting boards.
Yeah, skirting boards, internal door frames. Internal door frames, fireplaces, that fake brick wall with all the wood, completely take it all off. All of the wood panelling, the fire again, dado rails all in here, that sliding door, carpets again. Literally strip the whole place out, all the radiators off, get rid of them all. Very important, guys, that you isolate the gas and the electric and you turn the water off. Very, very important that that's done before you start touching anything in this property. Going through to here, again, very similar. Carpets, laminate, mirrors, wallpaper, side lights, dado, internal doors, internal architrave. Even these, mate, if you can strip all these off as well.
Yeah, no.
All those in there.
Actually, it's bigger than I thought it was when I first do. So, a nice galley kitchen. And
Oh, it'd be lovely. Yeah. And then up here, guys, we're having this knocked out and we're having a still fitted and the still's being pushed up to give us head height. So from where you are, it'll be about there, roughly. So strip all that out, all of that brick on there, take it all out. So a couple of things that you're going to have to take into account with this, mate. The skip.
Yeah, I know, I've got an idea.
Yeah, it might not fit on the front of that drive.
I'm going to bag and go, order the skip, get it gone, and do it that way.
Because you might need a permit to put it on the road,
yeah,
obviously.
So I'm thinking, just build up the rubbish, I've got rubber bags, bag it all up, and then it in one go, drop the skip, gone.
How many of you are going to do it?
3.
Okay.
How are you feeling about this strip out?
Confidence, but I got Steve to phone, and there's people around me who can ask for advice, and the guys who I'm working with are very experienced in the whole just overall area of electrics, but also construction.
See, Darren's never done a property to this. No. He's done his own, but he's never done a property like this. So I think it's really important that, 1, he wants to get his hands dirty and learn. 2, he's more than competent enough. He's very intelligent. And 3, well, what better experience?
It's not like a massive house, is it?
No, it's just a decent-ish house. That it's not huge. It's not like we're asking him to convert a house and put planning applications in and build at the minute. We will be doing that in the future. But right now, it's just a nice way to start.
I'm looking forward to it.
You are excited, aren't you?
Yeah.
When are you going on holiday?
2 weeks. Well, 2 weeks last Tuesday, but I've got plans. It might take a little more while than I'd like it to, but slow but steady. Okay. It's the way it has to be.
You just come back off holiday as well, don't you?
Yeah. No way.
Oh, hang on, and then you're going on holiday as well tomorrow? When did you come back off holiday?
Less than 2 weeks ago.
Yeah, I'm in the run.
I'll get loads of ideas on my holiday, and the thing is, I do work extremely hard with them cocktails. To be fair, it's good. I think you got to balance life, ain't you? It's all about life balance.
Teach me.
Yeah.
Upstairs, guys.
Can we keep one thing?
No, you're not keeping the phone.
I'll keep that for you. I'll get that mounted up for you.
The phone on the toilet is not being kept.
Last thing I'll check out for you. All right. Excavate windows in here.
Yeah, all of that will be done with the architectural drawings.
Well, I've been doing my research. There's some regulations for different areas, so I will have to feed back to you.
Yeah. Well, let's get the strip out complete, one step at a time.
Yeah.
Get the strip out complete, and then
doors off, skirting board off.
Yeah.
Windowsills will leave on.
You can leave them for now.
Yeah, just for now.
Can leave them.
Insulation loft. Have I got to take ceilings out?
No.
I don't think the ceiling will need taken out.
Leave the ceilings at the moment.
Yeah, and then we'll make a decision.
Make a decision on those ones as well. But all in all, I have utter faith and confidence in you.
Thank you, Steve.
Yep.
I'll let you down.
No, I know you won't.
And I'll ask for help if I need. You know, I'll always come and ask for help.
I'm on the end of the phone, mate.
Yeah, I know that.
So, and I'm only, you know, I can be here.
And this is the process why I went with you in the beginning, and I've stayed there and learned.
You want to learn, don't you? That's why you want to learn properly, and you want to learn on site as well.
Yeah,
now.
yeah.
So you've done all the practical.
Yeah.
You've been around a while now. You've been listening to everything I've said, and the fact that you was like, Steve, let me do it.
Yeah, it's important for me.
Yeah, it's huge. So you deserve to do it. If you reach out to me and say, Steve, I want to do stuff, and I feel confident in you, happy days.
All good, yep.
What a guy. Honestly, what a top guy.
That's a nice size.
So keen and eager to learn. Is he speaking and you can hear it over the top? So keen and eager to learn. He's got a huge future in this because he's methodical and he sweats the small stuff. People who are super successful, we sweat the small stuff. We want to know all the intricate details, all the basic stuff. Yes, we might have teams in place that can help us, but we still have to oversee everything. Big, big future. Good news and bad news. The good news is the council are open to discussing with me turning this into multiple flats or self-contained units. I asked for 8. I wanted to knock that down and turn it into an L shape and get more self-contained units in there. The council refused. They said, we don't want that. That's not going to happen. But what they have said is that they are open to having a discussion about 4 self-contained units going over there, which means I can go up on it, but I can't come around the side. So it's not all bad, it's not all good, but it's still a decent result because the foundations are great here. So to go up, I can just build on top, but it's not what I wanted. So it's not the outcome we wanted, but it's still a good outcome.
There's some great news though.
Great news, yes.
Scaffolding's gone.
Scaffolding's down on the property, render's done. Also, the 3-phase is officially complete.
Finally.
It was completed last Thursday, which happened to be the 11th of July. So yeah, 3-phase is complete. Now we can pick up and get this one over the line as well.
You got a special package.
Yes, I do have a special package, but before we go into the special package, let's talk about the planning application that we put in today. So I have a bungalow in the back of a property that I put planning application in to build some self-contained units. Now, originally the council was a little bit like, well, I don't know about this, I don't know about that, but there's a brand new development behind. I've turned the property into 4 luxury apartments, and the bungalow that I have does have the space, the foundations, where I can actually build on top of it and turn it into self-contained units. So after going backwards and forwards with the council for a very long time, I have now got my architect to submit the planning, and we look like we might have reached an agreement with the council. I'm presuming we're going to have to go backwards and forwards with layout and how they want certain things. I mean, it's self-contained units, so there isn't much that they can have a problem with, basically. So fingers crossed, it's going to be a really good day. Now, we have some new shoes, which I'll pick. So I tried these on the other day, and I thought, I really like these. They're really nice, and also they're really comfortable. So I went out and I bought a few of them in different colours. And you know what the best thing about these are? They're not expensive. As in, they're not crazily overpriced. I think they're £90 a pair, but I think some of them are on offer for £72. They're very, very smart. I've got that colour. What do you think of them, Phil, actually?
They are very smart. It's a new brand as well. It's up and coming, isn't it?
Charcoal grey.
You was clearing out your shoe cupboard the other day.
Yes, I gave away 112 pairs of trainers.
And then you're adding more onto it again.
No, so I gave away trainers that I'll never wear again.
Oh, okay.
That was what it was. Some of those trainers were super expensive as well. And then we have a sage colour.
That's probably my favourite one.
Are they?
Yeah, they're nice.
Okay. Isabella's favourite are those ones.
Yeah, beigey, greyish.
Yeah, I don't know what colour they are, but they're quite nice. Obviously, that colour will not work. In the office, they're okay, aren't they?
Yeah.
We've had a really good day. We had the Property Accelerator on Saturday in Liverpool.
Hell no. But you got no confidence like me. Really wanna run around and chase me. I'm not no Travis, baby, not no chase me. I work too hard, can you fucking pay me?
great amount of people signed up to the property circle at the university. The feedback was sensational. Team pulled it out the bag again.
We're back on the road again as well.
Back on the road. When are we back on the road, mate?
We're in Manchester.
Oh yeah, we're back on the road, guys. Property Accelerator. My next one is in Manchester. I think it's the 27th of July.
Yep.
£11 a ticket, guys. £11 to come and see me. Do I know what I'm talking about when it comes to HMOs? Do I know what I'm talking about when it comes to BRRRs, flips, project management, auctions, deal sourcing, assisted sales, supported living? Do I actually know what I'm talking about? Is all this scripted on YouTube? What you see on my Instagram where I'm going around to all my properties, is it all made up? Is it not real? Can we put Steve on the spot, ask him a question, and does he know the answer? Does he read from a script? Does he have a PowerPoint? Does he have a presentation? What is it about Steve that separates him from every other property educator in the UK? Well, the easiest way to find out is just come down and see for yourself. Because for £11, you can make a decision on whether I can actually change your life. Am I the person that can give you the correct information and education and actually inspire and motivate you to get out of your 9 to 5 or change what career you're in? Or add this as a career on the side to get that passive income? You've got to come and find out for yourselves. We are growing at a rate that is absolutely incredible. But I've only been pushing my education for 2.5 months. Before that, you just saw what I did in the property world. Now it's time to elevate. Now it's time to go to that next level, which is what we're doing here. So come down, come to Manchester, see me. You've got nothing to lose. What is the correct path to making your first million? Do you dream of having a business that turns over £1 million, or do you want £1 million in your bank account? I know which one I would rather have. There is a process, there is a strategy, and there are foundations that you have to build off to get to that £1 million. Come down to How to Make Your First Million, one of my best events that I do, and you can get the blueprint. So we're having some staging done, if you want to go in and show them.
I want to see your first reactions. I've already seen it.
You already been in here?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Really nice quality vases, and they look nice when it's finished, I think.
Are you selling vases now?
Yeah.
Nice quality vases, 16mm at the top, 28mm at the bottom.
Slap whack bang.
Smart whack bang. This is nice, isn't it?
You can pop and see the house now, I think. Like when it's all
Well,
finished.
you,
out.
David Attenborough?
Yeah.
David Attenborough's jumped into the building. Shall I look upstairs?
Yeah, go on.
Guys, you know, once this is all set up by Friday, I'll come back here. Hopefully I'll get this for you guys to see this on Sunday. Hopefully, if not, it'll be out sometime next week. If this lady is as good as what I believe she is, I will post all of her details over our YouTube channel for you guys. We've got no discount. We've paid the price. I've paid it on recommendation. I hear that she's absolutely awesome. Obviously, I can't really see anything at the minute. It looks nicer than what it was because we used to have a blank house, but so far so good. Service has been exceptional. So if you're watching, thank you, Melissa.
Do you recommend staging for like the viewers?
I think on a bigger property like this, when you're spending £500,600,000, then yes, 100%. But I think if you're selling a 200-300 grand house, 400 grand house, maybe you need to make a decision on where it is. I've just sold 3 houses this week, all around the £300,000 mark, and none of them were staged. It was CGI. So it's all down to you, basically.
Yep. We've got Dan the man back in the building,
Yes, we have got Dan the man back in the building.
and he's dropped off some paperwork for you.
First thing he's bought me is Cadent gas. So we need 4 gas supplies in one of our apartment conversions, and each one is an individual payment. So new service to an existing property. So this is apartment number 3. It's not in order, that's all. And the figure is this here, £769.92p. I think it's £769 on all of them, or is one more? Yeah, 769, 769. Yeah. So I've got 4 lots of £800, which just comes just under £3,200, £3,200, to connect new supplies to each one of these. The service details that they're putting in is the service pipe diameter is 32mm, the length of the service pipe in the side of my property is 4 metres on this one, and on the public highway it's 12 metres. The type of meter it's going into is a U6 gas meter. It's a semi-concealed box. It's installed by Cadent, and the supply hourly quantity is 60 kilowatts. There's no other important information. So how this works right now, I make the 4 payments individually with the 4 reference numbers, and then my project manager, Dan, meets one of their representatives on site. Then they make a decision on a date that they can come and install all 4 of these. It's a cost that we knew that we would have to pay when we first took this project on, but it's a cost that we're willing to pay because we want it all to be individual, because they're apartments, they have to have individual supplies. I have individual electric supplies, individual gas supplies, and the water is split off with 4 stop taps in each one. The apartments are exceptional, sensational, they look amazing, they're going to be 10 out of 10. And it's just another part and parcel of the property world. You have to make sure that you understand that there are prices for everything. So a lot of people will teach you that a refurb cost is a refurb cost, but they won't talk about upgrading electric to 3-phase if you're in HMOs or flattened apartment conversions. They won't talk to you about Cadent coming out doing certain work, Western Power coming out doing certain work. There's so many things that you have to understand that goes into property development. It's not just as simple as everybody on social media makes it out to be. There's a lot of stuff. But again, Monday morning, another bill, and we keep smiling and moving.
Right, Mr. Taylor,
Yes.
you're up from London.
I am, yes.
What are you doing today?
Today I am taking our Earn and Learn group round to the meet and greet in the office for the first time that they've come in, and explaining to them exactly what's going to happen over the next 12 months, what the process is, and talking all about the property that we are going to be developing.
For people who don't know who you are,
Yes.
who are you?
I am Oliver Taylor. I am Steve Hamilton's business partner in 11 Capital Investments, and we have an investment property development company which is helping people get started on their property journey. People are doing joint ventures with us on a small scale for a small amount of capital, and we are giving them the ability to shadow us and learn the process of developing. But we don't solely work with people on that scale. We also work with a lot of people with SAS pensions. We work with a lot of people who have larger sums of cash, and we do all sorts of different types of developments, from HMOs to single family homes to flat conversions, back to brick, whatever it is that we need to do with that particular property.
Looking smart, looking fresh.
Yeah.
How are we?
Very well, how are you?
I'm all good. What are you up to today?
I am judging the Midlands Property Investors Awards. Morning's done. Great candidates, great people. And now I have to go back because I have to do some promo for the event. And then back in the office because we have 2 groups of students in there that want to speak to me. And it's a very, very, very busy day.
Hey, hey, 5 a.m. in the parking lot. 4 black trucks taking parking spots.
Lunchtime. Where
Lunchtime.
are
Where do you think we are, Phil?
we? Same old spot.
Same old spot where we always come
Unless we're in Wolverhampton.
and we go to grill it.
Best spot ever.
I've been judging the investment awards, Midlands Property Investment Awards. And now I've come to meet the team on their venture with me. I want to find out what they're trying to gain from working with me. We have a familiar face with us. The jet setter. He's just landed from Dubai and he flies straight back out again to Spain.
Some life.
Friday.
My daughter's dad's birthday.
Oh.
Some life, some guy. Big part of what we do now is always around, which is really nice. And tonight he's actually coming to TPC football. Oliver's coming to support.
Yeah, cheerleader.
He's not playing that.
You can be the videographer.
I'm down for that.
He's going to be the videographer.
You can.
Down for it. So if the
That's
videos
pretty cool.
look better at football than usual,
Yeah.
why?
Sold 4 properties today, offers all in. One of them I'm a little bit concerned about because they've offered over asking and they're a first time buyer. So I have reached back out to the agent who's marketed them for us just to say, I'm unsure about this first time buyer offer. It's above what we've listed it for, which is always great, but are they cash purchasers or are they going through lending? Because if they're going through lending, I'd rather leave it on the market for another week to get another offer, because down valuations and stuff that's going on, it could hinder us for another month, which I don't really want.
In your 10 years, have you had that often, like with your properties?
I've never really sold a lot.
No.
I've always been fortunate where when we do sell, it's either to an investor or it's a back-to-back or something like that. So not really had to suffer with down valuations. I've had down valuations where I've bought stuff and we're using lending and it's not matched up to what they've said. But 99% of the times we do get a lot of things overturned because we can back it up with evidence. So just a market, we're in a new world now. We're in a new world, in a new place. Yeah, just got to roll with it. Love you, bye.
Always keeping Isabella in the loop.
Isabella's the most important person in the world.
We don't see her often, but she runs things behind the scenes, doesn't she?
She runs a lot behind the scenes. She does a lot. She's unbelievable. What a successful day with the Earn and Learn team. Fantastic. So if you guys want to buy a property, but you don't have enough funds, or maybe you have all the funds, but you're just a little bit scared to do it, we are growing our commercial folder. So if you guys want to get involved in certain things, there'll be a link below for you guys to reach out, speak to me, see where you're at with funds and see what projects we have going on at that precise moment in time.
If anyone is interested, I'm going to get some live reactions of people. If you just give me your mic. Right on the spot. There's one here. How you find your Earn and Learn experience so far?
It's been great.
Short and simple. Short and simple. How did you find your day today, to be fair?
It's been really insightful.
Yeah.
Pretty much kicked off exactly what I wanted to start learning. Good base for the rest of the year to carry on with.
Dion, the main man, how did you find today?
Yeah, it's been good. It's been insightful. It's nice to see the property, some plans going forward. Yeah, more information to be sort of found out, but other than that, really good.
Yeah, it's been really insightful day. Like being able to see the property and understand kind of what the plans are for it. Just yeah, can't wait to really crack on and get on site and have a look around it.
Yes, it's been a fantastic day. Learnt a lot today about regards to the property. Learnt so much from Steve and Oliver. Steve's a great trainer, best in the business. Yeah, we're looking forward to crack on with this project. Excellent.
You hear that one? You hear that last one? Alright. Are you blushing? Is he blushing?
Cost me a Nando's.
You cost him a Nando's.
Cost me a Nando's. And I'm presuming he's going to write me an invoice on the way out the door. I think the big thing about what we do here at the Property Circle is we don't actually promote enough of people who actually sing our praises. We've never pushed the life out of it, if I'm honest with you, and we get so much good feedback. So many people get the right knowledge and education that we never actually broadcast it, and I think we're missing a trick, if I'm honest with you. Because what people learn in an afternoon with me, some people learn that in a whole 6 months worth of a course, and that's the feedback I always get. The reason I keep looking over here, guys, is because it's getting close to 5 o'clock and I'm waiting for an email. I need to sign this email before 5, otherwise it's going to cost me £650.
I don't think this is the kind of house for the value of it where you can walk straight into carpet.
Okay, can you do me a thing then? Can you do me a laminate floor there, a laminate floor there, and then break it into the tiles here? Yeah, so I want 2 different laminates. 2 different styles to separate the rooms.
Okay.
And then this tile and that tile in there can be the same. Okay. Try and use big tiles as well.
So, you've been walking around with the builder?
Yeah, quick walk around my contractor. Been to the first house. Starts that in 2 weeks. As you can see, all his workers are on site around here. The house is cleaned out now. It's literally at the final stages. We've got the skylight coming. The tiles are being done next week. He's got 5 lads on here today. And yeah, this is towards the end now. We're going to pop up to another one that's got 2 little bits of snagging that need doing, and then we're going to go around to another one of my houses where he's going to get that started next week as well. So it's a great morning. It's on site. I've got notes of everything that I've asked. This contractor's absolutely sensational. He's done a lot for me now. So he's kind of there and thereabouts with one of our main contractors. But this is a lovely property. Really nice.
You was there yesterday. We're here today.
We are checking up on the staging, site visits with Earn and Learn partners. Paul got a lot more knowledge He's a little bit further ahead than a beginner. He knows a lot. He's quite quick with a lot of things as well, which is really impressive. I'm looking at this, and the crazy thing about this is that's the exact vision I had when we bought it, because I actually had it made on a CGI exactly how I wanted it, and it's turned out. When I say it's turned out identical, I'm not just saying that just for YouTube. It's turned out identical, even down to the steps, the porcelain, the grass, everything about it.
You know what?
And
I'll just add it in.
You want to show them?
Yeah, I'll show them.
It's crazy, isn't it? And it makes me quite proud, actually, to say we developed this. Now, there's some huge developers out there who are a billion times bigger than I am. But even if I only ever did one development, it's still one development more than 99% of people, because a lot of people are scared to do stuff like this, or even scared to do a 2-bedroom terrace house back to brick. But my advice, just go for it. If you don't try, you'll never know whether you can do it or not. And to create something like this, it's incredible. Feedback on the property itself, it's sensational.
Go on, Paul, what do you think?
He's on the spot now, isn't he?
Yeah, he's on the spot.
He's on the spot now.
Hold that, mate.
Yeah, the house is lovely, absolutely beautiful. I was just asking myself a question whether you've used the roof space.
Yeah.
You have?
In the loft?
Yeah.
No.
Because the roof's huge.
Yeah, well, that roof
Yeah.
was actually drawn like another one that I've got on a napkin.
Yeah.
So it's, and I pictured it. So if you look at the front, it's
Yeah.
got 2 apexes.
Yeah.
And I drew that on a piece of paper.
Yeah.
Because that wasn't part of the original plan.
Yeah.
And when I saw a roof, I was driving somewhere in Stafford,
Yeah.
and I saw a very similar house as to what we was building, and I saw the roof, and then I put it on, gave it to my contractors, and that's why the roof.
Did you give it them on the napkin?
On the napkin. I took a screenshot of it and I took a photo and sent it to them on WhatsApp.
Yeah.
It's come out exactly how I wanted it to come out. It's transformed the property to a whole new level. Literally to a whole new level. It's so incredible. I'm so impressed with what she's done. Never had a property staged. We've always been able to either refinance them, and if we do sell them on the odd occasion, we've always been able to do it. I understand this staging world. I'll go through the fees and figures I've paid once because I don't know what she's charged me. I don't know whether that's because she's helping me. Don't know what she's done, so I can't say this is the figure, because if I tell you the figure and it's the wrong figure, I know what she's charged me for 3 months, and I'm going to speak to her now and say, can I say that to people? And I'll let you know. But for me, it's well worth every penny. Okay, I'll get this over to you right now. Okay, thank you. Bye bye. He's already mentioned that to me. They work very closely with the Balfour. They've been there a few times and done things. So he knows all the bits and pieces.
What the hell are we doing?
So we have the second ever university meetup day on Sunday, which we put on free for members. And I don't want it to be an educational day. I want it to be a mindset and an activities and a team bonding and getting everybody together. So Rich and Lou and Nikki came up with the idea of getting some games and just getting people happy and getting people moving and you know, doing certain things. So me, being me, is trying to organise a festival with 24 hours notice, basically.
And me being me, I was trying to save money.
So what we're looking at getting now is the giant buzz wire, which looks really cool. Batak, which is your reactions. Then, what else did I ask for? There's 2 other things. Oh, the cash grab. So that one, the cash cube hire, and the bungee run.
Yeah, looks good.
So we're going to see what we can do. The people from this company are really, really on the ball and awesome. So fingers crossed. Let's see. But I do have a friend who also does this. So next port of call is to ring him. This weekend is going to be absolutely amazing, because what you got to imagine, everyone around me, everyone who's in the property circle in my university is trying to get into that 1%. You know that 1%? Now, if you go around that way and you look outside this window, we are on the most expensive street in the entire city of Birmingham, Colmore Road. This is where every bank used to be. This is the financial district, technically, for Birmingham. And when you look outside this window, you will probably see 2 Ferraris, or a Ferrari and a Lamborghini, a bunch of Range Rovers, and you'll see a handful a day, okay? But this is where all of the financial district comes to. Now, if you take this view and you go to one of the towns or one of the places in Birmingham, you will not see any Lamborghinis, you will not see any Ferraris. I'm going somewhere with this. The top 1%, walk out your house and watch how many, and I'm basing it just on a materialistic thing here, because obviously the top 1% sometimes want different things, but again, it's based on the top 1% of earners, because top 1% comes to money basically. To get in that top 1%, you have to do different things. You can't walk down the street and you don't see these things that top 1% people have in the world often. That's what I'm trying to say. They're not coming along like buses. So to be in that top 1%, you have to go above and beyond, surround yourself with the right people. You have to completely change everything that you have done so far in order to go to a new level that you've not been to before. And the people who are around me in my circle in my university are about to see a different side of me. They're about to see why I am in the top 1%, and I've always played it down. I've always been, you know, I'm very relaxed, but you know what? You know, to do what I do, you have to be like me. And unfortunately, not everybody is, but you know, my people around me, they are. And that's why they're around me, because they've made the first step. So going forwards, in the next day in the life, you're going to see why I am as good as I say I am, and how my mindset is bulletproof. And that's why I am the top 1%.